As a mutual fund distributor, if you are struggling to build your business or you don't know what direction to follow, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can build 1 crore per year business on a consistent basis without much effort. I'm going to give you a simple roadmap which is going to help you in building 1 crore 1 year asset. At the same time, I am also going to give you what strategies which you need to follow so that you can implement that plan. Hello everyone, I'm Shobhit. I'm a FinBiz growth expert and founder of FinBiz Growth Club. We are an aspiring community of new age mutual fund distributors who are determined to change how India invests. So most of the financial advisors or mutual fund distributors, if I may say, they are not active after 1 year of getting their ARN. And the biggest problem is they lack the clear-cut direction which they need to follow. Please understand, getting ARN number is nowhere surety that you are going to succeed in this business. You need to have some strategy. You need to have some direction which is going to help you in building a sustainable business and be a successful mutual fund distributor. So in this video, I'm going to give you a game plan through which you will be able to build a recurring business over a period of time, which is going to help you in adding crore of AUM in your business on a God mode or automation mode every year. I'm going to give you a strategy through an SIP mode so that every year without any additional effort, your AUM will keep on growing and your assets will keep on growing, and that is going to give you a consistent growing income over a longer period of time. So first let's understand, if you want to build a crore business on a yearly basis and that too through SIP, what kind of numbers we are talking about? If you want to have 1 crore AUM in a 12 months time period, then the SIP which you should have on a monthly basis should be around 8 lakh rupees. So if you have a monthly SIP book size of 8 lakhs, then automatically in a year you are going to accumulate 1 crore of AUM. Now it is a very simple strategy. So I have created a chart for you which is going to help you in understanding what should be the mindset with which you are going to work. So if you want to build a crore AUM in a year's time, then we need to have an 8,000 rupees monthly SIP book size. Now, if we are going to drill down this number, suppose you are going to have an average SIP size of say 1,000 rupees, then you will be needing 800 clients to build 8 lakh rupees monthly SIP book size. If you have an average SIP of say 5,000 rupees per month, then you will be needing 60 clients. If you have 10,000 rupees per SIP, then you would be needing 80 clients. If you have 20,000 rupees SIP book size, then you will be needing 40 clients. And if you have 1 lakh rupees SIP per client, then you will be needing only 8 clients. So these are the numbers I think which is very obvious to you. Now let me clarify some terms which I have discussed with you. When I'm talking about average SIP book size, this means what? This means some client is going to give you 2,000 rupees SIP, some client is going to give you 10,000 rupees SIP, some client is going to give you say 20,000 rupees SIP. So if you add all things together, the total number of amount in the SIP divided by the number of customers through which you have got those SIP is going to give you average SIP size. Now our idea should be to have our average SIP book size higher and higher so that we need to meet lesser and lesser client. So idea should be to meet those clients who have a higher cash flow, their incomes are good, so that we are going to have a better SIP amount with the lesser efforts. So that should be the idea. I think these numbers are very obvious to you. We need to be targeting anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000 rupees average SIP book size. And if we are able to do that, we will be having a very comfortable target to achieve. please understand, if you have say 5,000 rupees SIP book size, then you are going to be needing 160 clients, that too in a year. If you are able to do that earlier than that, no problem. But if you are having a 1 year target time frame, I have no doubt that it would be a very easy proposition for you. But on average, if you are going to get say 10,000 rupees, then 80 clients getting in a year would be a cakewalk for you. If you have your strategies right, if you have your target clients, if you have your target clientele in mind right, that if your approach is right, I have no doubt that you are going to reach this number. So once you have these numbers in place, let's talk about how we are going to achieve this number. How we are going to get 80 clients who is going to pay me 10,000 rupees SIP per month, or how to get 40 clients who is going to pay me say 20,000 rupees SIP per month. So if you want to get these numbers, what the number which you need to be looking at? The most important number which most of the mutual fund distributors are not talking about is the conversion number which we need to keep in mind. Now, what we mean by conversion number or conversion ratio, we mean that we need to be keeping in mind that whenever we are going to meet somebody, he is not going to convert that into a business. He is not going to be our paying client. So what numbers I want you to remember, that if you think that you are going to meet say 100 people and from that you are going to get say 20 people converted into business, then the conversion ratio which we are talking about is around 20%. That would be a very reasonable number to talk about. Now, if you have this mindset right with you, then you are always going to be in a positive frame of mind. If you don't know what is conversion ratio, if you always go into the market thinking that whoever you are going to meet, he is going to give you check, it is going to convert into business, then you will be in a wrong mindset. Most of the mutual fund distributors I find in the market, they don't consider this as a business. They think that when they are going to meet somebody, it is going to convert into business. That never happens in any other business or any business. So in this business also, it is not going to happen. So if you really want to succeed, you need to keep in mind that every 5 guys you are going to meet, 4 are going to say you no. And if you have that thing in mind, I have no doubt that whenever you're going to meet your client, first your expectation would be very much reasonable, and then you will have a very fruitful discussion with your client. Now coming back to the number which I shown you. So if you look at this number, if I want to have my 80 paying clients, which is going to give me 10,000 rupees SIP, then what is number we are looking at? We are looking at around 400 leads which we need to generate. If I am going to have 400 contact points, then I will be able to get 80 clients who are going to pay me 10,000 rupees per month SIP. Now, this strategy is going to work wonder for you. Now you are looking at a different dimension. Now the dimension at which you are looking at is how I am going to get my 400 leads from which I am going to get my 80 paying clients. So if you are going to have that mindset, now your strategy will be totally different. Now you are going to think how and from where I am going to generate my 400 leads. So for that, you need to start building your list. I want you guys to start from your home. Start thinking who is going to meet you, who is going to give you, who can be a prospect for you, so that you are going to explore each and every avenue. Remember, once you have your 400 target in your mind, or 200 or 800, whatever number may be for you, but if you have these lead numbers in mind, then you are definitely going to get your paying clients for you, because now you are looking at from the business point of view. If you have this mindset right, I have no doubt that you are going to work with that. So what should be the lead generation strategy? I think that is the important part of the game. how you are going to generate 400 leads or 200 leads or 800 leads, how you should be generating those leads. For that, first you need to upgrade yourself. You need to have a clear-cut engagement where you need to go, whom you need to talk, what you need to talk, how you are going to engage them before converting them into business. Please understand, if you are meeting your client with the mindset that you are going to close the deal in the first meeting, it is not going to fructify. And that's where this leads comes into play. Once you are with the mindset that these are leads whom I am going to meet, I am going to interact with them, I am going to talk to them, then the way of communication and the conversion ratios will also go much higher, because now you are not going to meet them with the prospect of closing them in first meeting. So please keep this aspect in mind and start working on your lead generation strategy instead of looking at conversion strategy. Conversions are byproduct of the leads which you are going to generate. So start working on your lead generation strategy. And if you are looking for a professional approach to generate your leads, if you want a professional approach to do your mutual fund distribution business, then I would love you guys to join my 90 minutes free masterclass. In this masterclass, I'm going to tell you how you can develop a modern mutual fund distribution business where you are not only going to prosper in terms of number, but you are going to get respect from the market. I'm going to leave the link for the masterclass in the description. Do join me for my free 90 minutes masterclass. Now coming back to the numbers which we are discussing, if you are able to get your clients who is going to pay you 8 lakh rupees per month SIPs, then the magic starts there. It may be 800 clients, it may be 60 clients, it may be 80 clients, it may be 40 clients, it may be 8 clients. But once you reach that magical number of 8 lakh rupees SIP book size per month, then you are on a God mode. Now, what I mean by God mode? I mean by God mode is now automatically every year you are going to add a crore of AUM into your business. Even if you don't go into the market, you are not going to source any new business. You are just sitting idle servicing your existing clientele, then automatically the magic will start unfolding. This graph, if you look at this chart in 5 years, assuming only 12% rate of return on those investments, you will be having close to 7 crore of AUM at the end of 5 years. At the end of 10 years, you will be having close to 17 crore AUM from what? From 1 crore SIP book size. And this is a God mode. Why? Because now you are not going anywhere. If you are not adding even a single client, if you are not adding even a single SIP, then automatically these numbers are going to work for you. And if you are able to service your existing client, those who are paying you 8 lakh rupees per month SIP, these are on a God mode, automation mode, and these numbers will keep adding on you. I hope I have given some clarity to you in case you are struggling how you are going to build this business, which is going to give you a clear-cut dimension as how you are going to add 1 crore on a yearly basis. Then I have given you some direction. These all workings, I am going to leave the link for the sheet in the description so that you can play with the numbers in terms of conversions, in terms of SIP numbers, in terms of average SIP book size according to your life. Start working. Please understand, results are only for those who are going to take action. If you are an action taker, download that sheet, start working on this number, and once you have locked down your numbers, start working on lead generation strategy and not closing strategy. I hope you like the content. In case you like the content, do hit the subscribe button. I want you to hit that bell icon so that in future, whenever we are going to launch any new content, you will be the first one to know. Thank you very much for watching. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did the same. Until I'm going to see you again.